Hello, my name is Achille Bean, and these are my fellow teammates, Carl Jean Felix, Charles Finney, and Lamar Whitley, and Justin Montanaz. And we are the longevity seekers with the 2014 summer interns with the Los Medanos Community Healthcare District. And we come together to work on the HERTIAGE project. The HERTIAGE project is about connecting the seniors and the youth to understand one another.
What you're going to see is our team interviewing the senior adults in the Pittsburgh-Bay Point area. We surveyed 111 senior adults to gather information, input, and advice on how to live a longer, healthier life.
Our main goal is to start a movement to make our community healthier. We've based our methods on the Blue Zone Blueprint lessons for living longer from the people who've lived the longest.
Tell me a little funny story about yourself.
There's so many things. I'll tell you something. Sometimes I have a lot of fun with people, you know. And sometimes when people ask me my name, I say this name, you know, that I made it up. My name is Curtis Brown Sugar, fast talking, slow walking, coffee, peaches, Slinky McCullum, also known as the Maestro.
That's a long name. What is your favorite funny story about yourself?
About myself? Oh, just about everything in my life was funny.
Really?
Growing up, meeting people, have a war come on, get married, have children. Everything happened so fast.
Well, I used to want to be an actress.
An actress?
Yeah.
How did that work for you?
Not at all, because I never got around to doing any of it.
Did you have any specific goals growing up as a youth?
Yeah, at one time I did. I did want to play sport. I wanted to play pro football.
Did you have a model or idol as a youth?
Well, my mother. She was my idol.
How do you keep a healthy life balance?
Well, when I used to walk a lot from in Panama, and I came over here and I was doing the same thing.
What life lessons did you learn as a young person? What life lessons did you learn as a young person?
Learn how to mind my business and let everybody else alone.
Has there been a defining moment in your life that made you decide to take the direction in your life that you did?
Yes, it was the Al-Anon program. Al-Anon's a 12-step program. It's like follows the same 12 steps and philosophies of the AA program, and it just totally saved my life.
Tell me something about yourself that people might not know right now.
Well, one of the things is I don't mention too much about nursing.
Is there anything that you would like to add?
I would like to tell you young people, always be open to suggestion, and knowledge is power.
At least I have my mother as my idol.
That's good.
Because he had reared me.
Tell me something about yourself that nobody really knows.
Something about myself that nobody really knows. If I tell you, then somebody will know.
Well, I don't know.
So what advice would you give today's younger generation?
The advice that I would give young generation is on the right path, stay on it. Stay on it. Let nobody take you off that path. Nobody. If you're doing all right, I mean, sometimes it might look like it's a struggle. It might look like you ain't gonna make it, but stay there and just fight it. Fight through it, and eventually you're gonna get through.
Yeah.
Just have patience. Have patience.
Did you have any goals when you were a youth?
Yes, I did.
What was it?
I always wanted to be a gospel singer.
A gospel singer?
A gospel singer.
My goals were to do the best I could, like in school, and because I knew that I needed preparation to get a job.
Did you have a model as a youth? Somebody that you looked up to as a youth?
Yes.
Or an idol?
Yes, I did. One thing with my parents, they were always there for me.
What advice would you give today to our young generation?
Whatever it is that you do, I don't care if you're in a boat, you're fishing, whatever you're doing, try to do it in a way that's more responsible, and don't just focus on just you and what you're doing. Think about other people.
Tell me something about yourself that people might not really know.
A lot of people didn't know my name for a while. They just knew me by my street name.
I can't think of anything because then this was back in the Depression and everything. The main thing is to get out of the Depression.
Well, I'm kind of a counselor. I like to counsel people.
I'm really concerned about how we treat each other, and a lot of people are, I think, more racial about it, but I'm thinking of all of the young people. They need to stop those who are doing it, killing each other, fighting each other. I really don't know how anybody can do anything about it that would change things, but it's one of my greatest concerns.
Tell me something about yourself that a lot of people might not really know.
First of all, I'm a fighter. I don't give up. Not easy.
If you can help somebody today, if it's one person, that's a blessing. And God, He blesses us, not just us individually, He blesses us to bless other people.
A healthy life balance. Well, I have to eat well and be happy.
The defining moment is when my kids' father, the two sons, their father, he was a drug addict.
Okay.
And the defining moment is when I left him.
Okay.
And I said, I know I can do better.
What advice would you give today's generation?
The advice that I would give this generation, that they must stay in school, graduate. That's the way they will get a future. Because without education, you can't go anywhere.
Keep a healthy life balance. Like, what do you do on a daily basis to, keep active?
Mainly what my body feels like, really. No, if I'm very tired and everything, I just came up with a heart condition not quite 2 years ago. And so when I'm tired, then I go lay down.
Okay.
And then that way I still drive.
What advice would you give to today's young?
I will give to today's young to not to define yourself by someone else, to define yourself by yourself.
Okay.
And
What advice would you give to the younger generation?
Always respect others and yourself.
Yeah.
You have to have self-respect to function.
Yeah.
A baby can teach you something. An animal can teach you something. Never think that you're too good or you're too old or you know everything, because nobody knows everything.
Humility.
Yes, you have to be humble.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to listen to other people that make sense to you. Don't listen to crazy people. People that talk a lot of rhetoric or have these, I call them psychiatric issues.
Okay.
Listen to people with reason. Somebody that can make you advance and create opportunities for you.
Definitely.
Do you have any questions or anything to add?
I hope that some of what we as elders have said will really resonate to the young people who will see this.
sometimes I sing, as long as he needs me, I know where I must be. I'll
and cling on steadfastly as long as he needs me.
Yeah. That it? I didn't give anything away. Okay.
As long as life is long, I need him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong. As long as he needs me. When I am lonely, then you will know. When someone loves you, you love him so. I won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to be strong and just, as long as he needs me.
What you doing here, Bobby? Hey, Bobby, what you doing?
Checking out my awesome team.
Oh, she's checking out the awesome team.
That's right. So what's going on?
Nothing. We're just interviewing them. We got a bunch of them.
Great.
Giving them candy and stuff.
Good.
That's not healthy. Hey.
I'm holding a sucker.
I'll get the boss. Get the boss. She's taking pictures of us.
The boss is taking pictures.
Oh, yeah.